India's tour of New Zealand.
Away we go.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
That's a head. India have won the ball first.
Head it is. MS, you won the toss. What are you going to do?
We are looking to bowl first. Looks like a good, dry, hard wicket, which means it may not change much over the period of time.
The pitch will be good. It'll stay good throughout the day. And this is the ultimate challenge for a New Zealand side on the climb, on the rise up those rankings. They are hoping, of course, with a World Cup just 12 months away on these shores, as well as Australia. Martin Guptill and Jesse Ryder to face the music early on in the piece as we head straight across to the commentary box waiting for us, and we're very pleased to welcome Sonny Gavaskar alongside our own Grant Nisbet.
And Guptill gets the first ball and was unsure as to where it had finished up. All right, has got a hold of this, and he has banged it away into the grandstand. Nicely turned away by Ryder, and it's a scramble down at the boundary, and not quite. He had it quite fine, Jesse Ryder.
So all he had to do was just help the ball along. Shami just going around the pads, and despite the frantic effort,
smashes it through the covers. Vintage Jesse Ryder. Not a lot of foot movement.
Just a little bit of room given around the off stump. That was enough.
There he goes again, and he's helped himself to go over on the full. No, not quite. Bounced.
Yes, from bowling around the off stump, he's tried to bowl the variety delivery, and it was on the leg stump. And Jesse Ryder has just helped it along.
Knocked over the off stump, and Ryder goes. India have their first success, and it's 22 for 1.
And getting it to move late, realizing that Ryder wasn't moving his feet. That's what Shami has done. Jesse Ryder, he's clean bowled by Mohammad Shami for 18. It's 22 for 1.
And that's a good shot. The best one from Guptill. He hit it square on the offside. It was a little bit short and a little bit wide, and Guptill hits his first boundary.
More of a seam bowler. Nicked and gone. Good catch, Ravi Ashwin. It flew very quickly. Guptill went hard at it, and he's paid the price.
As I said, he's been very circumspect. That straight up seam went hard, thick edge. Ravi Ashwin, good hands at first slip. Shami and Guptill gone for 8. 32 for 2.
It's a good shot. Much needed boundary.
This is a lovely shot by Williamson. Drifted into his pads. He's starting to get his timing going.
It's gone fine, and that'll run away for the second boundary in the over. A good one all of a sudden for the Black Caps. It may well kick them into gear. 60 for 2. That is clever cricket. Makes that look so easy.
Watch Williamson, he gets his head outside the ball, trying to access the leg side. It's lovely timing. As Kumar goes, the knee goes in there. Oh.
Again, Williamson gets it through beautifully wide of mid-on. And that should run away again. Yes, it does.
This is a great shot by Williamson, but poor bowling. 2 backward points and 2 covers, and he's straight onto the leg side. It's a big boundary down there through mid-wicket. Sharma sticks out the foot.
That's great batting. My word, that's a handsome shot. Oh, touch and go, just short.
Just classical. It's right up there.
Able to free the arms on this occasion, and that's well clear of the field.
This time he sits back. So strong on that square cut.
Ronke. Even Nathan McCullum. That's a good shot. He's played some cracking shots today, has Kane Williamson. That's just another one to add to the list.
Got the leg side of it. Very hard to hit that over that.
Oh, it's beautifully played. Press forward and then wait for the ball. Lovely timing as well from Williamson. Gone. He's chipped it straight to the man at short cover.
We've seen him play this shot very well during the game, but he couldn't quite go over the top or keep it on the ground. 71, New Zealand, 153 for 3.
Or smashed. Just a hint of width and not much, but McCullum was quickly onto it, picks up his first boundary. Maybe not. Advancing. Straight back over the bowler's head.
There was a bouncer in the first ball of the over.
Width, and Sharma has got him. That's his third one in the innings, and a crucial one. Just as you say, they've got to stay. One doesn't.
Batting power play, batsmen just feel the compulsion to go after deliveries that they otherwise wouldn't have. This was wide. He's out, Ross Taylor, very disappointed.
Up, over, and that is away. It wasn't perfectly timed, but well enough for Anderson.
Not one of the biggest hits, but at this particular point of time, he's just coming to bat. He's not really looking to hit the ball too hard.
Oh, that's big. That is huge. Monstrous hit.
Just the right length from Ishant Sharma, and on the pads as well. So Corey Anderson helping himself to a huge one.
And he'll get him over the top because he went the opposite way. McCullum read the mind there and was able to get
moving to the leg side even as he advances down the pitch.
And that's away for 4 more. So the foot has gone down on the pedal and New Zealand bring up the 200.
Doesn't know where to bowl. Fielder in the...
And Anderson clubs it way over mid-wicket.
So Anderson actually using the angle very well. Using the angle where he's bowled at his pads and hitting it over mid-wicket.
Oh, great catch. That is phenomenal piece of work. Standing up at the stumps, Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Your gloves have got to be in the right area, and I think he might have been just a little bit hurt as well. The big hitting New Zealand captain out for 30.
Nicely hit by Ronke, and it'll be a scramble, and the ball wins the battle.
The West Indies T20 series, 2 man of the match performances. Looks to play nice and straight.
Oh, that stays hit. That is a massive blow again, and for the second time he puts it on the roof.
Get the measurements out. That is massive.
He's got a bit on this, and it's going down to the boundary for 4.
No control, top edge. At this stage of the innings, it's all about results.
Gave him a little bit of width, and he smacked it away for 4 more. Jadeja to do the bowling. Now Ronke goes high. And it's over the boundary. And it's a question of did it get there on the full?
Gets into the shadows.
Well, he's given it 6. He's got plenty on that. Ronke, that will be 6.
Got underneath it. Trust the bounce. That's what a good pitch does. It allows you to get underneath the ball. Really good timing, though.
Goes again. Low and flat. And 4 this time.
Just like in the T20 series, real.
Oh, he strayed a bit. And it is going to cost him. That's another big one.
There's a feeling for a start. There may have been an opportunity for the fielder to get round and catch it.
He's gone on the offside, and beautifully taken. A very good tumbling catch.
The off spinner, back of a length. Ronke tried to thrash it hard. It's a good catch. Caught it. So Luke Ronke's dismissed for 30.
3 off the over so far. And he's gone. Caught and bowled.
Hit the hole, nice and full. Never easy on the follow through. Well done, Mohammed Shami. Nathan McCullum, he's dismissed for 2.
And Southey plays a clever shot and clips it away down backward of square. He'll come back for the second. And the bowler's all the way down at the keeper's end. 2 runs, but India have finished strongly. And New Zealand's 50 overs has brought them 292 for 7. So there it is, the New Zealand batting card after they were told to bat by MS Dhoni when he won the toss. Williamson and Taylor put together a very good partnership after the early loss of Guptill and Ryder.
Right, Sharma on strike. And Southey goes down fine, leg buys. To begin with, Southey, what he will look to do is bowl quite straight and hope to get a little bit of movement. Full shot, should be out, is out! Straight down the throat, and Sharma's frustration has ended pretty early today.
And the fielder perfectly placed this time around. Didn't have to move an inch. Look at that, 23 balls for his 3. That's the reason why. Look at the timing. Beautifully timed. This,
folks, this is a perfect cover drive. Perfect cover drive. Oh, gee, that's a good shot. Some perfect position. It was hurried up by one previously.
the previous bouncer was well directed from just a little wide of the crease.
Oh, that's beautifully timed. Into position so quickly.
For the most part, they all play the short ball well.
Well, in the case of this bloke, he can back it up with actions. And there's another boundary.
Turns it into the onside. Good timing.
Oh, that's glorious. You don't see many better cover drives than that. Somehow, it always looks better when it's done by a left-hander.
Always the case because there were so few of them, I think, Lisbeth, that it just looked different.
Oh, it's away for 4. Gee whiz.
Punched it into the ground, up and over.
How do you defend that? Nice shot, beautifully played. It was just a mere push, and it's raced off to the boundary for 4.
Just as quick.
It's in the air, straight up, and a simple catch to Taylor.
Well, the man with the golden arm, banged in hard by Anderson. Good energy, and it got high. No control at all, came off the stickers. And as comfortable catches you'll get for Ross Taylor. Darwin on the way for a well-made 32. India 73 for 2.
There's an opportunity. Oh, what a catch! Nathan McCullum stuck out his right hand, and it's stuck, and Corey Anderson makes the breakthrough again.
Cross-seamer again from Anderson. Threw the shot too early as Rahane. McCullum puts on the dive about there. Sticks in the right hand. That is brilliant. And Rahane, a short stay for him, gone for 7.
Oh, that's better. That was interesting. That did climb. And he was lucky, Raina. Very lucky.
Suresh Raina.
Here's Nathan McCullum. Oh, that's a good shot. Up and over. Kohli on the charge.
The bowler least expects it. He's trying to get the over off to a good start.
Now then, just square and arm. Gee whiz, Guptill was after it. New Zealand thought for half a second.
It was close, wasn't it? It was in the air the whole way.
Raina plays it well. That'll run away for 4. Bad finish from New Zealand's point of view, in India can't control that. Is out, what a catch! Oh, Tim Southey, how beautifully judged. And Milne has done it with the bouncer.
He's been working so hard on this. He's tried to paddle it down, but the thing about that ball was Milne got the height right. It was above the eyes. Suresh Raina goes for 18. It's 129 for 4.
Oh, lovely shot. Beautifully timed.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni had in playing that shot.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's over the infield. A couple of bounces and 4 runs.
That asking weight down. Length ball bowled.
Oh, crunching shot. Beautiful.
A little bit of width offered around the off stump.
Over the top. And clear of the fieldsman. And over the boundary for 4 more.
Didn't quite get hold of it because the bat turned in his hand at the moment of contact, at the point of contact.
Oh, bang through the air, through for 4. Was in the air and wasn't far away from Ross Taylor, but the power of the shot.
Kohli, just flick of the wrists, no elbow.
Pulled away by Dhoni. Plenty of space out there. How good's the timing? Yep, the timing's great. Even Martin Guptill can't run it down. Another boundary for Dhoni.
By Southey. Dhoni knows exactly where the fielder is. He hits it wide of mid-on.
Oh, look at that for a cover drive. Look at that for class. Nathan McCullum tries valiantly. He can't stop it. What a 100 from Virat Kohli. What a way to bring it up. What a masterclass it's been. It's One Day International 100, number 18. Oh, bang goes Dhoni. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Sheer power from the Indian skipper.
If you miss against players of this class when you're bowling Yorkers, you're going to go the distance.
In the air, it's gone flat, and it's gone hard, and it's gone long, and it's gone all the way for 6.
He knew straight away once he'd hit it, that was gone. It's that slice again. It's become a trademark.
Oh, has it hit the helmet? Oh, what a catch. Is there some glove there? He's walking off. He's walking off. Dhoni's gone.
You've got to execute it. It rushed onto Dhoni, hit the gloves and onto the helmet and bounced. Ronke had to make ground, and he did. Great catch. MS Dhoni's departs for 40. India 2-2, 4 for 5.
Edge and taken. 2 in the over. McClenaghan's done it again. What a delivery.
We talked about needing to stand up. Well, he's done that. Back of a length, just an outside edge. Ronke takes a simple catch. Jadeja, he didn't trouble the scorers. India now 2-2-4.
Nathan McCullum to continue. Bang goes Kohli. Has he got it all? You betcha. You betcha. That's gone all the way for 6. And then Kohli says, I'm going to use my feet. I'm going to belt it out the park.
Otherwise, that's what he'll do. He'll win it. One bounce, the wrist absolutely magnificent, and the composure.
When he sees that there is no protection for the field bowler in the deep.
He tried, and he's out. Oh, he's out, the bonus wicket. McClenaghan just keeps taking them.
Maybe 5 yards either way, and he would have got runs. Virat Kohli. Well, what an innings.
You take that now. Up, over. And 4. Terrific invention.
And along with the number 11 batsman, he took his team to a win, adding more than 100 runs.
Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Must be close. They think they've got him.
And you can see that out by a fair distance. Out 6, 244 free.
Oh, got it. He's got him big too. That's massive. Oh, unbelievable shot at this time.
New Zealand guys will have done a lot of homework on Ravichandran Ashwin.
This time, surely. Southey, he's pulled off another one in the deep. Another diving effort.
The first one was a pretty simple one. Rohit Sharma right in his midriff. Then they took a super catch of Suresh Raina. And once again, 12 to Ashwin, 259 for 9.
Oh, nicely whipped away. And he's hit a gap. Shami.
There it is on the leg stump.
Oh, he's done it. A cracking Yorker to seal the deal, and New Zealand go 1-0 up in the series. What a performance.
Fast, straight Yorker. That's what it was. Right under the batsman's bat. Into the popping crease.
It was a good day out. New Zealand asked to bat first. They were quite keen to do it anyway. 292 for 7 on a good pitch on a beautiful day here in Napier, and as the sun set in the air.